Hey, you're very welcome back. We're going to take a quick look at some weather now. Well, quite a misty start to the morning, and that is by Gina Hedrington from Paws, and she has some lovely dogs, all Labradors or Labrador crosses even with you this morning, and they're fantastic dogs, fantastic pets, aren't they?
Yes, Alan, we have 4 labs here this morning, totally different cases. There's 2 pairs, but totally different scenarios involved in the 2 of them. The first 2 that we have are Jack and Jill. Now, Jack and Jill are this couple here. Jack and Jill are Jack is approximately 8 years old, Jill is approximately 10. So, but they're very active still. Now, Jill has had 2 operations on her knees, and Jack has bad hips, but that will not, as you've seen here, on the waiting.
Watch this now with Jill. Watch this. Here you go, Jill. Look at this. Look at this. Here we go. Jill's bouncing around here a second ago.
Yeah, Jill is going to chew that now to bits for us, very kindly, what she was doing during your weather there. They're active. They're going to need short walks because with the old hips and the legs, they're not going to be, galloping around all the time. But they need a home together. They've been together for 5 years.
Oh, really? So they really couldn't be separated at this stage?
Not at this stage. They were actually rehomed from Paws, and they had to come back because the man was moving into an apartment. He was very upset rehoming them, but he had to do it, and they're back with us now. But we want them to stay together. They will need walking. They will need veterinary care, so don't take them on if you can't afford veterinary care.
We were just saying with Pete yesterday, it's only whatever £20 a month or €20 a month to have insurance for your pets, and then you're covered.
You are, but in this case you wouldn't be, because I think they don't cover dogs over 8 years of age.
Ah, right, okay.
We need somebody who can afford to look after them financially, and that will give them a nice retirement home. Basically.
But they are fantastic. Like Labradors in general are fantastic pets, aren't they?
Brilliant, big eaters.
So friendly, and like we've one next door as well, and they're just fantastic.
They're gorgeous. The next 2 now are a different case altogether. These 2 are absolutely terrified of people. They arrived in with us a week ago. The people that they belonged to lived in Waterford, and they were going back to the States. Now, I actually rang them in the States when they arrived with us, because I said, what happened to these 2 dogs? They literally wet themselves when they're approached. When they arrived with us at first, they defecated.
Look at them cowering away from the camera even here. Well, so what's wrong here? And they're going to take a lot of nurture and encouragement to try and get them sort of up to some sort of where they can get out and look at them just cowering away there.
We have actually got them at the stage now where they will come out for Jolene out of the kennels, and they wag their tails, but that's about it. And we have them a week now. But I asked the man what happened to them, and he said, well, basically they were reared on a farm with just myself and my partner and our daughter, and they have never had contact with any other people. And that's what the story was. I don't know, I wasn't there, but as far as I can see, you raise your voice, loud noises, whoosh, they're gone. They run.
One seems to be a bit more sociable than the other. There's one really carrying away.
Zephyr and Stalker, and I think it's Stalker, the one with the white chest, is the quieter of the 2 of them. He hides under the other one. They're 2 males. They're not neutered yet, but we just want to give them a chance before we put them through that.
And is it okay for them to be separated, or would you prefer them to be home together?
I don't know. Now, you've got me on that one, because I said that originally, would it be better to split them up so they wouldn't be so dependent on each other, but it would break your heart to split them up, really, because they're so dependent on one another. I'd probably have to take advice on that one from a behaviourist, but at the moment we're not going to split them, because we think that they'll come around in the right home and the right environment. Okay,
now the dog pounds around the country, massive increase in numbers of dogs that need to be homed.
There is. I got the figures off the internet the other day. They've just been released for the 2002 Department of the Environment website has the figures. In Dublin alone, there was 2,784 dogs put to sleep last year, in 2002. And in Limerick, there was another 100 more than that. So in Limerick, there was 2,862 dogs destroyed in the pound, which is more than the whole of Dublin City together. In Mayo, they only rehomed 8 dogs, and in Kerry there was 1,500 dogs put to sleep. So
we need to find homes for these dogs. They are fantastic dogs. As always, the number's been up on your screen, or you can contact Gina Hedrington at Paws, and I should be delighted to hear from you. Thank you very much. Hopefully we'll find a great home for them this morning. It's back in the studio.